Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory, but like Charles said, my name is Melissa Collins. I'm a mom of 7. I live in rural Mississippi, married to a pig farmer, physical therapist, and we have a dairy cow, and I just hit Emerald 13 days ago. The speed at which I hit Emerald is why Tarl asked me to be here. It took me 62 months to get here. For those of you that are challenged at math, that's 5 years and 2 months. Many of you here have risen through the ranks like meteors, and I absolutely admire that, but the people that need to hear my story are those that find themselves stuck. In 1 year of being in Plexus, my team helped me go to Senior Ruby in May of 2012. 4 years I stayed there. I've been to every convention. This is my 6th. Been to every leadership retreat, every opportunity of a lifetime, every Super Saturday. I've done meetings for 4.5 years, weekly. And my belief never wavered in our company or our products. And so the question you have is, why did it take you so long? I had to think long and hard about how to answer that question. But here's what I found. My feelings are what held me back. My fear of failure, I was afraid to run for it and miss. I was also afraid of success. To whom much is given, much is expected. And I was afraid I'd be asked to do things that I'm not comfortable with. Today is proof of that, right? Thank you, Tarl. Feeling content was the other feeling that held me back. I mean, Senior Ruby is a really great place to be stuck. I had absolutely no complaints. Then October happened. I knew you'd get that. For me, the last 8 months have been like the refiner's fire. It was during this time where I began to really dig deep and develop the skills that I needed to lead a team with a positive spirit. The more I helped other people solve their problems, the more my team saw me as a leader. I had to remove some of the negative people in my circle, and I also began to give more than I've ever given. My money, my time, and my energy. Painful giving. Something else happened in October. We took our kids to the Washington, D.C. Leadership Retreat. We had the time of our lives, and I had a rude awakening. Some of you would probably call that an aha moment. I realized that the window of my children's childhood was closing very fast. I had 5 teenagers, and I was no longer content. I wanted more for them, and I became very uncomfortable as a Senior Ruby. We came home from DC, we pulled out the whiteboard, and we developed a plan as a family. George took over the homeschooling. Every child took on new responsibilities, and now our whole family began toward the goal of Emerald. Our long-time mantra has been to hold the rudder straight and ride through the storm. This was one of those times we knew that the sacrifice would be required, but it would be more than worth it. My team also needed to see me go Emerald. They have worked with me long and hard, side by side, with the common goal of helping people. They knew my commitment, and that if I couldn't make Emerald, what hope did they have? And so this rank advancement is as much their win as it is mine. I'm grateful for the difficulties we've had in the recent months, truly grateful. That pain forced me to grow as a leader by serving others. I have looked at my journey as a snail's pace. I have often looked at